project also, right? So that project name, the technology used, and the brief description and the outcome. See, which I have told you already. So the project name should come where I have just given you the example of data extraction from the NSC or the BSc web page. So that comes under the project name. In the technology used, like I have given you the example, the Python and the web scraping, like this, you can mention, and brief description. So brief description and the outcome you can mention into your bullet points. Okay. And showcasing the code, the GitHub or the portfolio website if appropriate. So as I have told you, know that if you have created some kind of a project and in the professional way, if you want to share with the external person, right? So in that case, you do not need to use the Google Drive, first of all. Okay. In the professional career, in the professional behavior, we do not use the Google Drive like this. Okay. Just upload the things on the GitHub and upload your projects over there. So from there, they can see your project. You can showcase the code or you can showcase your project from directly from the GitHub. Okay. So the for each and every technical person, GitHub is very, very important. Okay. So GitHub is basically the repository. Okay. Now, tailoring your resume applicant tracking system, that is a ATS. This is one of the most important thing, because what happens when you are just uploading the resume on any of the job portal like naukri.com or the monster.com. So the lot of the resume has been uploaded on these kind of a job portals, but how the company will recognize? So what happens when company has any open position? For example, suppose they are looking for the Power BI admin. So they will not search for the the whole keyword. They will search for this Power BI admin. So they will put a specific keyword for which they are looking for. Okay. So that specific keyword they will put, and according to that the resume will get filtered on that job portal, and from there they will start the screening of the resume and they will start calling to the person. So that specific keyword should be into your resume. Okay. So when any company just search the resume, so they just identify or they search the resume on the job portal with the specific keywords. For example, if somebody has resume, mentioned, okay, I have the 10 years of experience in the RPA, and now in the RPA there are multiple tools, Blue Prism, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, and now some company has suppose only the UiPath requirement. So they will search for the UiPath. So all the UiPath resume will get filtered, right? And they will start calling to them. Although the person who has written the RPA might have worked on the UiPath also, but his or the her resume is not reflecting the right direction, right? Because it is not highlighting that that person has created the work on a UiPath or not. Correct? So with a specific keyword, they will be able to search the resume. So about this also, you have to be make sure when you are creating your resume, then there should be the specific keywords also, the proper keywords of your technical skill sets. So through which your resume will be on the top when any of the organization will search with a specific keyword. Okay, so it play a very high important role or the vital role for any of the organization and for your career point of view. So this is overall about this one. Anyone has any questions related to this technical skill sets or the resume?
Yes, hi sir, this is
Yeah,
Khushbu.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wanted to ask for free templates. Do you have any links?
Okay, for the resume writing, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So definitely you will just receive a few samples for this technical skill sets that how you should create the resume. So some predefined templates I will share with the team. So you will just get it. So it will help you to create a your technical resume.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Can you also show on that point how to create the account on the GitHub, how to upload the files? I will just show this one. But before jump into the GitHub, anyone has any query or any questions what we have just completed through this slide before I just jump on to the GitHub account?
No.
No? Okay. So how you will create the GitHub account? Now let me show this to you. So simply what you have to do, you have to search for this github.com. Okay, login. So simply, okay, let me start. So simply what you can do, you can open the Google and here simply you can search for GitHub login. Okay. If you see this one, the first link will come. Click on that. If you have already the account, enter your username, enter the password and click sign in. Okay. After personal details, it is necessary to mention the objective notes. No, that is not. That is not. Okay. And now here you will see this page. So if you have already the account on your GitHub, then enter the username and password, click on sign in. But if you do not have, then click on this create an account. Once you click on this create an account, then you will be able to see this page where it will ask for enter your email. So you have to enter your email address over here. Any of your Gmail account you can use, enter your Gmail ID here. Then you can click on the continue. Okay. Once you just click on the continue, like here, I'm just mentioning abc@gmail.com, some sample email ID. Okay. And once I just click on this continue here, then I will be able to see the some password. Okay. So here this email id is actually the incorrect, so it is not recognizable. But here once you just enter your actual email id of the Gmail and once you click on the continue, so here you can see the red arrow, right? So this red arrow indicates that this is not correct one, this is incorrect. Okay, so just enter your correct email ID over here. Like here, for example, see, now the continue is getting highlighted. Look, once I just press the enter, it will ask for the password. Now you have to enter the password of this one and then just click on the continue. Okay. Once you just click on the continue, it will send a link to you on your this email ID. That is nothing but just like a kind of a OTP. Then enter that OTP, and once you just click on the OK, your account will get created. And how it will look like? It will look like this one. You will see this kind of a page. Okay. So any volunteer want to share the screen and want to create the GitHub account?
Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, yes, please. Now here, just simply type GitHub login. GitHub, HUB, GitHub login. Hmm. Click on the first link. Please maximize this window, Risha. Now, you have already the GitHub account. You are on the mute if you are speaking. Uh, you have already the GitHub account, na? Anyone who doesn't have the GitHub account? Anyone who doesn't have the GitHub account?
No idea, sir.
Uh, okay, you have already the GitHub account. I just want a person who doesn't. Okay, we all have. Okay, okay. So if you all have this GitHub account, then I'm sharing my screen to show you that how you can upload the things. Okay. So for example, you have just created this one. Okay. And now what you can do is, see, if you want to upload a project, so here you can see this one. Either you can click on this create a repository from here, or the repository name you can click here and you can mention the name. Okay. So you can see you want to create it a private or you want to create it a public. So in the public, anyone on the internet can access this repository, and in the private, you choose who can see and commit to this repository, right? This one. So if, for example, if you have created a such kind of a repository where you want to show your projects, your codes with the public, right? That anyone should be able to access that one, then you can create that it to the public. But for the private, for example, you have received the technical assessment for the specific organizations, right? So in that case, if you're uploading that project on the GitHub, so ideally that should be the private. Okay, it should not be the public. Or for example, if you are just working as a freelancing, right? And if you have a project for any of the organization, so in that case also you should use the private, not the public. Okay. So simply use that one. And here you can just give the name of the repository, whatever the name of the repository you just want to give it. And here you can see share the information about yourself by creating a profile README which appears at the top of your profile page. So if you just want to describe something about yourself, so in that case you can create this README file also. Okay. So if you just click on this create over here, like I just clicked on this create. So see, this is the file name. You can also change this one like about me or something, you can change it. And here, this is the default created. You can add something, or you can make any kind of a manipulations over here. You can change this one, whatever the things you want to write it about this one, like the project description or about yourself or any kind of a thing. Okay, you want to mention, so you can mention over here and click on this commit changes. Then I clicked on this and I say commit changes. So see, my README file has been created where I can see that what exactly the things has been mentioned. Now, if you want to add it, then in that case, you can click on this added README. You can click on this and you can make the changes over there, whatever the changes you want to make. And again, you can click on this commit and you can save this one. Okay. Now, here I have just created this one. And now in this, I just need to upload the files, right? So in this case, if I just need to upload the file, so what I can do, I can just see if I just want to download this, I can download this one. And now if I just want to upload this file, so what I can do is I just simply clicked on this here, Anoop DA, which is created this one. And here I can see this add a file, this one. Click on this and you can see upload a file. Click on upload a file and you will see this choose your files. Okay, I clicked on this and now, for example, if I just want to upload this store data file, okay, I selected this one and clicked on OK. So see, this file has been uploaded, store data.xlsx, right? And now if I scroll it down, here you can see this one commit changes, right? And for the commit changes, if you want to make any kind of a description over here, you can mention the description over here in this box. Okay, that why this file is uploaded, what kind of a data this files contains or anything. which you just want to mention, you can, right? And if you want to go for any other file also, select choose your files. And now, for example, I just want to upload this Power BI data file.
एक्सक्यूज
Okay.
मी,
Yes, please.
गिटहब में हम लोग कितना बड़ा फाइल तक सेंड कर सकते हैं सर?
Okay, so I'm just coming on that point. Basically, when you have the open source account, okay, so they have just given the capacity of the 156 GB around. That is a space basis, 156 GB. Okay. Now, if I just click on this commit changes, see, it is created where I can show you. See, these files I have uploaded and readme. If I just click on this readme here, see, I have this one, right? And if you just click on this Power BI data.xl file, then people can download that file from here. Okay, so when you will share this link with any of the person, like here, for example, if I just share this link, this URL, then that person will directly will land on this page and will be able to access these files which I have uploaded, right? So from there, person will be able to use that one. And now if I just click on this ellipsis, that is basically the hyphen, and click on the home page, then the repository which you have just created, you will be able to see in the left hand side, this one. Okay. In the same way, if you just want to create a new repository, then either you can click on this new over here, or you can click on the create a new repository. Okay, you can give any of the name over here. For example, I just given the name as a Coach X. Okay, like this. If this name is available, you will be able to see. If that is name is not available, you will not be able to see it. Okay, like I just click on private. Okay, then I will be able to see this one. So here you can see, look, right? So this is the new repository which I have just created. And then here I can just perform the things over here, whatever the things I just want to perform it. Okay. Now if I just click on this, see, I'm able to see this one, right? First of all, this Anoop DA, which you are able to see it over here, this is the username which I have given. When you will just create the account here, after entering the password, and when you will receive the OTP here, it will ask you that what name you want to show for your GitHub. So I have just given this name, Anoop-DA. So that's why whatever the name of the repository, I will just give it. So that is coming after this slash, like this Coach X, and here in the same, this Anoop-D, this one. Okay. And in this way, you can create the GitHub account and you can upload the project file. Now, if you want to delete any of the repository, like for example, this Cochex repository, I want to delete. So how I will delete this one? So before delete, if you see, if I'm hovering the cursor, you can see the public and you can see the private. See, look, here you can see the private and this is a lock. Until I will not give the access, people will not be able to use it. Okay. And here you can see this is a public. Here you can't see the lock icon, right? And this is the public one. So if I'll share this thing, anyone can access this one. Okay. Now, if I just want to delete that, any of the repository, so you have to click on that repository first. Like I just click on this Cochex, and then you will see this setting option. Okay. So click on this. If you want to rename that one, so from here you can rename also. Like for example, you want to change this GitHub. Okay. And now this is available. If I just click on the rename, see, now the name has got changed. Look. from here. So if you want to rename any of the repository, you can click on that one, and then you can click on the setting, and here you can rename it. But if you want to delete it, then scroll it down, and here you will see delete this repository. Okay, and you can change the visibility also. For example, you have created a private one, and now you have to uh, go for the public one. Like this repository is currently the private, and you want to change the visibility. So click on change visibility, and you will see the change to public. If you click on this change to public, see, I want to make this a public. I say yes. I have read this affected. I said yes. This one. Okay. And now this is change over here. And now I can click on this. Okay. And now once I have done this, now here you can see now what it is showing. This is a public one, right? And now if I show this to you from here, see, this is a public one or not? Earlier this was a private one, correct? So if you want to rename any of the repository, or if you want to change this one, then you can change it from here. Okay. Now, if you scroll it down and you want to delete it, so click on this, delete this repository. I want to delete this repository. Look, this will permanently delete this repository, this, and so on and so on. It is asking for your confirmation, right? I said, yes, I want to delete. Now see, to confirm the type, this type in the below box. So the same thing, you can copy it from here, you can mention it and click on this, delete this repository. Once you clicked on this one, now you can see your repository, this was successfully deleted, right? And now if I just show this to you, see, that repository, that Cojex repository is no longer here, right? So that repository has been deleted now. No, no, that person will not be able to go for. Okay, yeah, thank you, Jayashree. And now if you want to change the name or logo and anything, you can just click on this icon in the right hand side, click on that. You can go into your profile. Okay, like here you can see I have just created this one. I have just created this like for the public. Okay, and here I have just given the name. You can just go for this added profile. Whatever the name of your profile you want to mention, you can just go for and you can describe that one. And in this readme here, you can change this one, like you can give your experience or the some kind of a summary. So if somebody is looking at your profile, so they can understand, okay, what kind of experience you have and so on and so forth. Okay, then here, these things you can mention, like if you want to mention your location, your company name, the time, like the display time, I have just used this one. So you can mention if you want to show your email address over here, you can mention your email address also. If you have some your own website, you can mention that one, and the some social account links over here. Okay, like for example, if you want to mention your LinkedIn account, so you can paste the URL over here. Okay, this one. So in this way, you can just go for, okay. And here on the top of it, if you have uploaded any of the project, so here you can just see the project, you can see the repositories, you can see the packages. So as of now, I have only this one, which is basically the public one, Anup TA. Okay. And same, if I just want to convert this one into the private, so I can scroll it down in the last. This is currently public. If you click on this, change to private, click on OK. click on OK and make this private. So now if I scroll it down, you will be able to see that has been converted to the private. Okay. So this is basically the thing where you can just upload the project and you can see now this is the private one. Okay. And for this, if you once you will just log in this one, then you will be able to see in the free, you will be able to see the 156 GB space around, and in the paid one, that is more than the 250 around. GitHub, if I show you, GitHub free and paid space. So if I see this one, so you can read this documentation. Okay, so no need to go for the paid one. Okay, just go for this free one as of now. Okay, so you can just read this documentation from here if you just want to read that one. Okay, hope this is clear to everyone that how to create the GitHub account and so on and so forth. Okay, and team will also